Yes. Like I said, thank you for tuning in. Thomas Now Radio /TV show. Each and every Tuesday we here from 8 to 9 p.m. Hosted by my name. Hosted by yours truly, Telepath. I was wildin', I ain't remember my own name. What you know about that? Maybe because I ain't smoked no weed. I've been sober all day, can you believe it? I was chingy, but I ain't smoked nothing. For real though. It's a new me, what can I say? You know what I mean? I might be smoke free. And as we get ready to rumble, I hope y'all ready. Shout out to everybody one more time. A&R Queen _T, I see you. Happy birthday also early to my man Neat the Freak. I'm Tish, you feel me? Like I said, happy birthday, Dama Global Producers. We about to turn up. King Mumbo Sauce was good. And if y'all want to see this video, I mean, you see, I need a smoke bar. Where the weed at? I'm sorry, Shiloh. Yeah, but if y'all want to see the full video and get also everything where you can get the full angle, please go to my YouTube right now, Telepath TV and Real Your Man TV. And that's the vibe. If you're on Facebook, also look me up, TELOPATH, and also Thomas Now Records. I'm pretty sure you should pop up right on your streams, you know what I mean? We chilling like some villains tonight. Shout out to the co-host, or the official boss lady, I see you. Miss Venice Blue, what's good? Shout out to everybody, J-Dog 301, Wanted to Dime. Hey, Amazing Macon, what up? Little cool, little subtle vibe, right? I know y'all like that one. Turn it up for y'all. We vibing out. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah. It's a whole situation, you hear me? On this January 18, 2022, we about to get started. And I just want to shout out to every single person that's been supporting me, you feel me? I've been getting calls from all these weird numbers these days, you know what I mean? And there's really people that I do know, but they just, you know what I mean, with the different states and such, change numbers. And I'm thankful and happy for every single person that's been watching and supporting the movement, you feel me? Definitely, for real. But we gonna do it like this. It's a special tribute also, you know what I mean, to the birthday boy, like I said, one more time, shout out to Dama Global Producers. I'ma just let it ride out. We gonna vibe. King Rock was good. Like I said, it's just gonna vibe out a little bit. And we gonna bring it to California real quick. Palm Springs to be exact. Shout out to Luna Tide. Global Producers was good.
Looking in the mirror, shit couldn't be clearer. Smoke filling lungs, mind couldn't be fuller. Body like this ain't hard to maneuver. Boy, just let me know when you come, couldn't be sooner. Anything, diamond rings, got me feeling old. In the streets, broken dreams, got me feeling old. Planet gleams, ripped seams, got me feeling old. Where you wanna go? I can take you home, tingles down my spine. You already know where you wanna go. Trying to feel your soul, keep those lights low. You already know. Hit the backseat, don't have to ask me. Getting nasty, but should I keep it classy? And lastly, get nothing past me. My eyes classy, voices deep, they're raspy. Long as it feels good, I know it feels right tonight. You know anything and everything that I do like. Tangles up and down my spine, they do feel nice. Windows fogged, all I see now is glaring lights. Anything, stopping rings, got me feeling old. In the streets, broken dreams, got me feeling old. Planet flames, rip seams, got me feeling old. Where you wanna go? I can take you home. Tingles down my spine. You already know where you wanna go. Trying to feel your soul, keep those lights low.
Lunatide, y'all. This one is called Pretty Things. Make sure you go to all major streaming platforms. Go buy, go stream that. You know what I mean? Support your indie artists.
You already know. You already know. Pretty things, diamond rings, got me feeling old. In the streets, broken dreams, got me feeling old. Planet flames, rip seams, got me feeling old. Where you wanna go? I can take you home. Tingles down my spine. You already know where you wanna go. Trying to feel your soul, keep those lights low. You already know. I love you for that.
Yes. Welcome to Time Is Now Radio 4/TV show each and every Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m. And that there was Lunatide, Pretty Things. You feel me? And like I said, make sure you go like, share, subscribe to a YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Music. Just go show that girl some love. You feel me? And that's what it is. You feel me? Thank you one more time to every single person that's been supporting. For those who don't know, and for those who do know, January 14th previously, I just dropped one of my latest singles. It's called Lord Forgive Me, featuring the VP of Time Is Now Records. Shout out to Wani the Don, and shout out to Queens, New York. This year's single was produced by Global Producers, so you know what I mean? It's pretty crazy because I did drop it on January 14th for Wani's birthday, which was, I think it was a few days before. When did we celebrate Wani again? It was like the 29th. Yeah, so I released it on SoundCloud and other platforms the 29th, but major streaming platforms, it was January 14th that it dropped. So shout out to every single Capricorn one more time. You feel me? Like for rare. You know what I mean? And other than that, it's 10 minutes before we actually do start the official show, because you do know I start at 8 p.m., 7:30 to 7:45. If you do see me start, it's just a pregame, just to warm y'all up. You know what I mean? Y'all can hear some good music, get y'all rollies, get your drinks. You know what I mean? Get all prepped up for what we about to do. You know what I mean? And I do have a new release that I want to highlight in about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna need y'all to hold tight. You feel me? Hold your horses real quick, because yeah, I got something special that's gonna be dropping like a missile. You know what I mean? Boom, boom. Squeeze eye. How the thing go? From here, so straight back to Sangalaminga, the girl themselves love of our lingo. You feel me? Shout out to all my Meadowbrookians. For real. I just got a call from one of them too, which is crazy. So shout out to him as well, my man Hulu. Shout out to also I Am Success that I spoke with earlier. Yeah, just shout out to every single person supporting. Genuinely. I'm not talking you supporting when you see everybody else supporting. I'm talking you've been there from day one. You know what I mean? You've been the A1. You feel me? Those are the people that I want to definitely show most of my love and support to. And especially if you subscribe to Telepath TV and Real Yardman TV, I do want to give you an extra round of applause for that. Because like I said, that's where you really get to see the full video or the full footage of everything, and it's shared right away. So, you know what I mean? IG is kind of tricky where sometimes that bad boy would kick me off or something, you know what I mean, if I play the wrong song, etc. So, like I said, you want to vibe with me the real way, just go to your YouTube right now, type in TELOPATH, subscribe to my YouTube at Telepath TV and Real Yardman TV, and I'm pretty sure you won't regret it. You know what I mean? Other than, of course, the radio show, there's a lot of other great footage that you will run into from International Fridays. For any time that I pop up at anybody's club, y'all know me. If I do pop up, 95% chances I got a camera. If it's my GoPro, I got the big one. I got my phone. I got something to actually catch footage. But it's usually mostly my cameras, especially. So definitely subscribe to Telepath TV and Real Yardman TV. Shout out to you, him, back again. Shout out to YG Matic. I was just speaking about you just now, my man. I do have your release. I'm about to premiere in about 7 minutes. You feel me? So 7 minutes, we're about to get well, I can't say it's exclusive now because now it's released on all major platforms. You're going to get a new release from one of DMV's own reggae / hip hop artists. I would just call him multi-genre, to be honest. Very similar to myself. He was born in Jamaica. Not sure what part of Jamaica, because for those who know me, know I'm all city. You know what I mean? Born Kingston, grew up Spanish Town, grew up Portmore, went high school in Kingston. I'm a city. You know what I mean? Like how them little fool they say, I'm an island boy. You see me? Me just a city boy with a whole lot of toys. If a boy buy your land, then you a lot of noise. For real, for real, for real. Shout out to Davo the King. Definitely see you working, putting in a lot of work. So, you know what I mean? I want to give you your salute. Yeah, but just an island boy, is it? That's what they told me. You feel me? And like I said, 6 minutes time, I'm going to drop new release from YG Matic. So if y'all excited, you feel me? I need to see some love. What they call that shit? That love emoji in the comments and all that type of shit. You feel me? Also, I am waiting on a special guest. I'm not sure if he got held up with, you know what I mean, family emergency or anything of that sort. But tonight also we will be interviewing, hopefully, the man himself, T. Witz, and also to just speak about his movements as an artist and also as an entrepreneur, and also starting his own record label, having his own studio, etc. So hopefully he's on time. He's a very witty person. I would think he's very punctual. Anybody know me know that time is everything to me. You feel me? That's why I say time is now. I gotta get it. You feel me? And I ain't gonna hold y'all up much too longer. You feel me? It's only 5 minutes, and y'all could start rolling up. Get your drinks, get your tea, get your water, get whatever you need. You feel me? Because when I press play in 5 minutes, it's just gotta be lit. You know what I mean? For real. Let me see. Any shout outs that I forgot? Definitely, I did forget one. Shout out to my boss, Miss Shallow Grace. I love you to the moon and back. Best gift a man could ever get, you know what I mean, as a child. And I'm definitely thankful, grateful, and appreciative of it. I said appreciative of it. No, but I am appreciative of it, of Miss Shallow Grace. So thank you, thank you. Hope you had a great day. I know it was kind of crazy with school being out. You know what I mean? I miss you too. You feel me? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I've been out working, trying to progress and just get to that next level. Crazy enough, I think that I've outgrew the DMV, which, you know what I mean? It's like one of those. You feel me? I don't know. Main reason I moved back was for my daughter, for real, for real. And then also I felt like I needed to regain whatever was mine, you know what I mean? Because I had left so much imprints and left so many people on and just left it like that. So I felt like it was only right to come back and show people who was one of the originators, the innovators, the motivators. You feel me? And that's pretty much what I've been doing. You feel me? Y'all see me everywhere. It's Thomas Now Everything. So if you look up there, that's the red tracksuits that are now on sale on Etsy. So if you go to Thomas Now Records LLC at Etsy.com, you'll find everything from shirts, tracksuits in 3 colors currently. They're black and gold. That's a signature color. There's red, and there's also baby blue. I am working on other colors, so if y'all have a color in mind, please don't be afraid to suggest it. And also, if you're in the Waldorf, Maryland, Ireland, see why I need to smoke weed? If you're in the Waldorf, Maryland area, just please go to LA Tobacco, which is at 3069 Leonardtown Road, and definitely you can support us there as well. Now, if you're also in the Baltimore area, you can go to 554 Old Town Mall, Baltimore, Maryland, at Ayo Boutique. Definitely tell them that Telepath or Thomas Now Records sent you. You'll also get an additional 10% discount off any of your purchases. So definitely support the movement if you like what you're seeing. Also, there's socks and underpants. So, yeah. You feel me? Yeah. I watch how we do it. Watch how we do it. Watch how we do it. Hear me there? Watch out. Uno not ready. Uno door ready. Uno ready? I don't think they're ready still. I don't think they're ready yet. You feel me? I don't think they are. You feel me? That one there is just a little preview from the man himself, YG Matic. You feel me? And I'm going to let y'all just see how I rock out for a second. You feel me? I'm going to let y'all see how I do what I do. You see me? You see me? Watch ya know. I'm never ready for that yet, you know. I don't even know. Oh. I'm not doing. You know what I know. YG Matic. I like this. I love it, but I don't like it. Because guess what? You know why I don't like it now? I just the preview me get. Seeing? No, people. So y'all know I'm also a host and also a DJ. So preferably I always want or prefer no sir, you should see the link that was sent to your email. Just click on that link and you should pop right in and I'll be able to add you, sir. And that's pretty much it. So YG Matic, I don't know why, but the song was sent in a blank. It may have been my internet, so let me recheck this. And then I went to Apple Music to try to retrieve it. And then, of course, all I got was like the damn preview. And I don't want the preview. I want the whole song. So I think it definitely was. Internet was tripping. Definitely was tripping.
Snacks you too fire.
YG Matic. Hear me know which part all of a bad man in there. Spanish Town, Portmore, Kingston, yo, New York City. Watch it now.
You feel right, yo, but don't send them Yo, smoke in the air, they look extra to the strap. Wanna smoke high grade, that is my medical strap right beside me. Love it more than the girl. Keep the mic sharp one time, we'll set it out. Think like a beast, not go and make it stop. My team, I think I'm straight out like it's done. Flip the ears, and my waist is a bit stuff. Turn shots in the game, and I don't need a whistle. Man, get a bit lean, have a hammer and a chisel. Even in the police, man, can kill me from prison. My mind is like slap you like a missile. That's why I'm around. Two good one back, one go. Two bitch one back, one go. Fly shit when I'm walking drum. Bad bitch attracted to my cologne. I got a man telling me shit. Oh my lord, mom if you make shit. Normally don't know the things that they don't wanna know. This just for the moment, this ain't for long. Turn off the light, man, I look like stars. Make a wish, I grant it for sure. It's the real shit, this ain't for sure. It's the real chick, find it at the seashore. And now teach me for other comments. They talk to me, I got other problems. I don't even listen to my father. I don't even listen to the smoke in the air, they look extra to the strap. Wanna smoke high grade, that is my medical strap right beside me. Love it more than the girl. They might shop one time, we'll set it out. Think like a beast, not go and make it stop. My team, I think I'm straight out like it's done. Flip the ears, and my waist is a bit stuff. Turn shots in the game, and I don't need a whistle. Man, get a bit lean, have a hammer and a chisel. Even in the police, man, can kill me from prison. My mind is like slap you like a missile.
Hear me now? Straight badness, boy. Straight badness, I go on. They go boy G Matic, you don't know what go on. Boy violate, then you don't know same last. Brain done gone. Fast. Y'all know where the vibe is. Time is now rated /TV show. I'm waiting on T.Wits to check in so we can chop it up a little bit. See what you got to talk about. You feel me? Shout out to Tribe Trinity ENT. And I'm about ready. I see my man there now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on there, T.Wits. I see you. Hold up, hold up. Think I got an idea. So I'm going to take a quick break, T.Wits. Hold on, I got you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro.
Now, if you want a phone, you're probably going to need some headphones. If you want a laptop, then you should be good money.
Yeah, I think I'm straight. Can you hear me?
I bet.
Can you hear me?
Say you can hear me straight, right?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
No. So hold on. Let me see something real quick. Now look on your screen. There's usually a little unmute button that's on your screen that you 95% chance got to touch.
It's not muted. It's unmuted.
I can hear you now.
You can?
Yes, I can.
All right, cool. All right.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so what I am going to do is take a quick break to see if I can run you through the boards to even get you even louder and clearer. So I'm about to just drop some music. We'll be right back, y'all. Time is now rated /TV show. You heard?
Yo.
So we got a first win for the really cool. Dude. We're doing this because the last one is the no, it's online. The footage didn't come out very last time. I don't really want to put too much in it. I thought we had something like that.
And we are back. Time is now Radio 4/TV show. Now that we are back, we got a special guest for the night. You feel me? My man T. Wits. How you feeling today, my man?
I'm feeling good. I appreciate you, Telepath. Thank you for having me.
Man, appreciate you for checking in with us, man, for real.
Of course. I'm actually here with the partners. Got your guy Robbie Robinson.
Nice.
How you doing?
Owner of Lil Red Robinson Studios. And then we got your guy Malik Moore over here.
How you doing, man?
Owner of Triple B.
What up, Malik? I remember Malik. What's good? What's good? We chilling.
The camera can't stretch widely, so this is
I know. It's all good.
the crew is in the building. We over here working.
I see all the movements, man. So definitely the first thing I want to address is pretty much I know the reason behind the name and everything like that. But please tell the world how did you even come up with the name T. Wits?
I haven't explained this one in a while. So God rest my brother's soul. It was actually him that dubbed me T Wits. And it was actually we used to freestyle, just go into a little cipher all the time with a bunch of our boys. And one of my boys had slipped up and like messed up my name and said like, he just tried to get it out of his mouth and just said T Wit. And my little brother was like, yo, Wits, that's it, T, and he was always excited as I elevated with my rap. If I went double time, he had to learn to go double time. If I started using super elongated words, he would learn to do the same thing. My brother was neck and neck with me when it came to rapping. God rest his soul. So he landed on that, and then it just made sense because my name is Tamaj Whitaker Jr. And I'm named after my father. T Wits, comprehension of knowledge and information and all of that stuff. So I like to think. You know what I'm saying? So it came together and it just worked. Man. One of the best contributions he made to my career for sure. Mm-hmm.
Well, definitely, I want to applaud him. Rest in peace to his soul. My condolences also, but I'm definitely very proud of you for, carrying a legacy on, regardless. And definitely, I know his name will live on forever through you.
For sure. I appreciate that. I'm actually one of the last Whitakers left, when it comes to our family legacy. So, if I have kids, don't have kids, the Whitaker name is always going to live on through, the T Wits brand and legacy. So I appreciate you saying that. That's what it's all about.
Nah, for real, man. Now, tell the world what's going on, because you showed a couple of your partners in the background. Now, tell them what they're a part of, or,
Yeah. So, I appreciate you, man. So we recently released a couple commercials, and they're a quick, brief summation of what we've been doing here. It's a long story, man. I mean, I got
time today. You feel me? It's only 8:10. You got about 40, 50 minutes. You all right. I got time today.
My man. So the way everything happened, I'm from Philly, but I grew up in the DMV, and I've never been able to understand the mentality out here when it comes to artists not trying to network and work with each other. People can be so selfish, and that's not a trait that's unique to the DMV. That's human beings in general. But there's something really complacent. Artists are real complacent out here, and they don't look at each other like family for real. They look at each other like, if this person's doing something, I got to either outdo them or it's, forget them. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's just never been, I come from a family of 10 kids. I'm a big brother, third oldest. I've always been about the team. So I've searched my whole life in doing this music thing for the right team. And I've been through them. I done moved in with people. We done got cribs together. I done been locked out, knocked off leases, all kinds of stuff, just trying to find good friends. And one of the first partners I had was a guy named Aaron Overton. He goes by Trey Overton, Aaron Overton III. And I met him back when I was serving tables at Denny's. And he, white dude, completely different walk of life than me. But he taught me very quickly that kind of stuff doesn't matter when you have a generally great attitude and you choose to build relationships with people. It doesn't matter where they come from or what they look like. And he was so taken back by my work ethic. The fact that I was only at Denny's because I wanted something different. I'd been in sales since I was 14 in high school. I was making better money than some of my teachers. I had this one teacher, shout out Mr. Venus, who wanted to pull me aside because he knew how much money I was making. And he was like, T, I want to help you to build towards your future. You got to put money in stocks. You got to do this. And I was being a dumb kid and not listening because I was so used to people who weren't showing me nothing or people that I could learn from. Years later, people like Trey, they taught me that if someone's reaching out with an opportunity and they want to be there for you and help you and they know more than you, you should probably listen. And from Trey, he convinced me to move out to Las Vegas in 2020. I went out there. I made a lot of sacrifices in doing so. I lost the love of my life. She ended up getting with some other dude. She's not very happy now, but hey, that's the way karma works. And I met, Robbie Robinson. He had been building a vehicle, which is this physical studio for like 6 years. And he couldn't find the right person, as he puts it, to drive the vehicle. He met me and he, I'm paraphrasing, but he says, it's been such a pleasure and a godsend to meet me. And I feel the same about him because being out in Vegas, COVID-19, all kinds of things happening, we lost our office that we were working out of. And we have all of the equipment still in boxes, packed up, but I came down here to help him run this studio. And not only did that happen, but then I got down here and a bunch of people that were supposed to work with me, that were supposed to collaborate, they ended up just kind of backing off and trying to be the competition with me rather than just work with me. Typical. And then, Malik, DJ Malik Moore came through and started helping me to run the studio. We have a lot of people that want to be a part of this, but their lives are just a little too chaotic, too much going on. I live and breathe this. Mr. Robinson lives and breathes this. Malik lives and breathes this. And we don't make excuses when it comes to creating an even bigger vehicle for other people to have opportunity, for other artists to get proper marketing, production, real audio engineering, at affordable prices, but prices that force you to truly invest in yourself. Quality, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the mission now, as the commercial states, you can see the commercials on my Instagram, at t.witz, TDOTWITZ. Also got the company page, that's at Tribe Trinity ENT. And you'll see that that's what it's about. The vehicle, which is the studio of Little Red Robinson. The experience, which is mixing, mastering, performance, business acumen, which is T-Witz and Tribe Trinity. The production, the experience, the business connections that comes with Malik Moore. These things are what make what we are calling Triple Beam Studios. And Triple Beam is here to help all artists who are about self-investment and teamwork. It's really that simple. Hope that wasn't too wordy.
Round of applause. Man, that was pretty much, that was in depth, you feel me? And very educational for some, you feel me? For myself, I know. So a lot of people is going to take heed to realize that no man is an island, each one teach one, you feel me? Right. So definitely appreciate, oh shoot, the Tribe. Now, how did y'all come up with that name, the Tribe?
So Tribe Trinity was something that I put together years ago, I'd say 2015, 2016, with a good crew of kids at the time. They were looking for leadership. They wanted to be a part of something. And we were all working together at a restaurant. I got out of sales when I graduated high school. had a really bad breakup with my girlfriend. I wanted to not be reminded of anything I went through from high school into that little bit of college. So I got into serving tables. I'm an entrepreneur. I use my personality to make money. It works. And it was a vehicle that I used to fuel and fund my business for a long time. But to get back to what you were saying, Tribe Trinity, even the symbols on it. So even before I went to Vegas and I rebranded this, basically what this is about is the home within the community. And there's gaps left open for people that want to leave the community or enter the community. We don't hold you hostage, that you always have a choice, but this is about the tribe as a whole. And once you're inside, you're about the team. It's not just about self. You know, there is an I in tribe, but you can't spell tribe without a T. And you can't spell team without a T. So Tribe started with me. It's my brand. It's something that I had to start with me. I had to become the change and build a better attitude and grow the knowledge that I have, which is the I. And then it became about the teamwork, which makes up the whole squad. You know, no one man is above the team, but it always starts with you as an individual. So Tribe Trinity, baby. And in Trinity, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All great things work in threes. So yeah.
You're too smart, Jaja. Nah, for real.
Nothing surface level. We don't do surface level here, bro. You know.
Man, all I know is the world need more people like you, and I'm definitely about to tap in with y'all and do some work. You know what I mean? The reason being I said that is just because I love seeing unity. You know what I mean? And anybody know about I'd say I say culture, but sometimes culture is kind of, you know what I mean, not necessarily the right word. I'd probably say more of my way of life. We do this all the time. Holy Trinity. You know what I mean? You know, I mean that 1 in 3, 3 in 1. We all believe in all of that type of stuff. So we're big on chematology and just educating ourselves. You know what I mean? Black supremacy, just everything about just self-awareness is what we're about as Rastafarians. So for some people that see this and just think it's just dreads like Lil Wayne, we just, you know what I mean? And shake it like a rock star. Nah, it's actually a lot more than that. Sometimes I actually wish I didn't carry it to America because I feel like my life would have been 10 times easier and better. Definitely, it has kept me grounded. And the great thing about it, like what you were saying about the tribe, you know, you're willing to leave and come as you please. Same thing with the locks. You don't have to have locks to be a Rastafarian. You know what I mean? As they would say, you don't have to be dread to be Rasta. You know what I mean? And that's all it is, pretty much. It lays in your heart. But like you said, you being the initial person starting everything, you had to find self and educate yourself. So also you want to be the image that you want people to follow or you know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I take from everything about you is that pretty much you're like a Rastafarian except you're American. You know what I mean? No rocks, nothing, you know what I mean? But you're very, very smart. And I think people like you have a longevity in this game for real. You know what I mean? Because especially when you was talking about you as an artist and everyone there as a team, no excuses, you know what I mean? And you definitely put this first. That's what any artist or any entrepreneur, producer, etc. that wants to be successful has to do. You know what I mean? There got to be a time in our lives, just like you. I did sales most of my life. You know what I mean? I sold life insurance, sold cars for 5 years, sold suits. That's why I'm in my suit right now because I used to be that, you know what I mean, that got all the white people in Moco fly. I done did it in New York, Long Island, custom suits, all that. You know what I mean? Because people don't know how to necessarily put things together. So I had to teach them, you know what I mean? So definitely I'm looking forward to collaborating with you on all aspects, just because, for real. Now, as for the music, what have you released since recently, and what are the plans on your future releases?
So, one of the things about Tribe Trinity, about T-Wits, is that it's much bigger than music for me. I try to show artists that, especially today, you know, albums aren't going multi-platinum from selling physical CDs and fans being true fanatics. So you have to use your music as a catalyst to take it somewhere. You know, Malik, my new producer and partner, one of them anyway, he makes it a point to really get artists to understand that the music is the basic part of it. And if you can use your music to do things like get into politics, get into fashion, you know, look, Kanye West, hate him or love him, he's a prime example of how if you can build a foundation with something like your art, you can do anything. Jay-Z's another example, you know, the great ones, the greatest ones, you know, even, you know, Nas gonna be a billionaire eventually, you know what I'm saying, just investing in the kind of things he's been doing. And when it comes to the music, I have used my music by the grace of God to do so many really cool outside of the box things. I helped a lady named Carrie Ann Buck win state senate for Nevada. I helped create a jingle for her, me and my guy, Trey Overton over in Vegas. And she gave a testimonial that was off the chain. You know, beautiful young woman who just wants to help kids. And she's a part of a lot of nonprofits. I got my girl, Alex Garza. She's a great PR specialist and she's involved with so many things. And she keeps in touch with me, loves my music and just wants to help me to do different things with it. We do jingles for companies. We do writing for public speakers. I have a guy, shout out my man, Jason Fleming, Truth Topics 412 on YouTube. He's over 17,000 subscribers strong. He started from the bottom on Facebook. I got to shout him out. We are now the intro. You know, T-Wits is the intro to his YouTube channel. And things like that, if artists can get creative, get outside of themselves in their own way, work with people and network and learn how, instead of just always dropping a track where you're talking about, you know, very surface level things that, you know, might be expressive to you, but aren't really helping anyone motivate and elevate. Drop it, you know, help your favorite restaurant create a song that'll get everyone turning it into a household name, and then you're remembered for that and you paid for that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. That's what the music is about.
See? Man. Now, that's a lot of information you just shared, and that is so true because some people think it's just all about the music when really, you know what I mean, it's so much bigger than the music. So I'm happy that you explained that. And hopefully, you know what I mean, I'm pretty sure that Tribe Trinity provides all these services to help indie artists to have their music synced and added to the right playlist, or, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing about Triple Beam. Triple Beam is a combination of everybody's efforts and skills. There's a guy named Michael Knowles, and he says that we stand on the backs of giants, but we think we're flying. One of the tragedies about the modern human being is that we quickly forget our history, and that there are millions, if not billions, of human beings, no, billions, that went through trial and error so that we don't have to. The history books, the DAWs that we use, the ones and zeros that were put together through hexadecimal and whatever the hell else for us to have coding to be able to use digital as opposed to analog. So we're not Quincy Jones going through strands and strands of audio tape. We're physically being able to just manipulate sound waves on a higher level than ever before because of what people did before us. So I truly make it a point to let people know that the team coming together and everyone using their skills and their individual strengths, helping out and adding on to the weaknesses of others, are what allow us to not only have people come through, invest, get the best music recorded of their lives, best production, best orchestration, best organization, but then because of what we've already done, the work we've put in, the relationships we've built, you now have marketing with things like Sony Orchard Distribution, 3HP Records / Def Jam, Universal Music. We have, we are very well acquainted with a great guy named Face from the MMG family. And he pays attention to what I'm doing. I've tried to put artists onto him, and he's not impressed by these DMV artists because of their attitudes. Their attitudes and a lot of their lack of originality. You can't tell them that they sound like everybody else because then they just get upset instead of thinking, well, maybe I am a little too influenced by stuff that I'm listening to that's getting into my spirit, that's affecting my psyche, and maybe I should take a break from all of that and see what I can come up with on my own. I don't listen to other people's music during my creative process. But I'm also not a DMV guy, you know. So No offense to anyone in the DMV. I live here.
You know what I mean? Same here. As I always tell you, you know what I mean? This is home. I've been here for over a decade. My daughter was born here, which is the reason I even moved back, because I was in New York previously for probably about a year and a half. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I go through it daily. I've never really felt accepted here, especially for myself. I never went to high school. I never went to college here. So my network has all been just through music, but it wasn't. Sometimes it seems like it's genuine love, but not necessarily, because like you said, in the DMV, there's this thing of everybody's competing with each other. And I always ask them most of the time, when it even comes to myself, like, why would you want to try to compete with me? You're a rapper. I'm not even a rapper. I'm an entertainer. You know what I mean? That was stamped in my book before I even moved to the United States. So what that means is, you know what I mean? I am multi-general, you know what I mean? And also says that, hey, I can be anything I feel like being today. So if I want to be a radio host today, you know what I mean? A TV host, you know what I mean? See, now I'm a fashion designer. Who knew? You know what I mean? I used to draw stuff in my books as a teenager, you know what I mean? Saying, hey, one day I'm going to have my own clothing line, but who knew? You feel me? So definitely, I could attest to that. And I think that the DMV artists, it's mostly the ones that don't travel, because there are a few of them that they have broken out of that stigma that we know about. And it's because now they've traveled to scene in New York. They've traveled to scene in Atlanta or California. You feel me?
It's so funny you say that, because I was going to bring that up. Traveling is one of the best things that helped me. One of the cool but really sad things about the DMV is there's so much culture and so little culture at the same time that it kind of null and voids itself out. You got so much uppity and rich aspects of the DMV, you know, just mansions and great places to eat and the metro system and beautiful women and parties. Then you also got the aspects where, you know, if you just go to the right part of Germantown, or if you go to the right part of Frederick, or, you know, anywhere outside of that, you start to see the ghetto and the drugs and the lack of awareness. You ain't even got to go there. You can go to certain parts of Rockville. You can go to friggin' Lincoln Park. You know what I'm saying? And you just start. It's just so different. Such different worlds all in one small place. And that, you know, for every person that ain't got nowhere to go, they still got a cell phone. And for every person that, you know, ain't working and can't do nothing for themselves, there's someone that'll take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you know what I'm talking about. It's too easy to be complacent out here. So when I moved, bro, I used to sit in my basement studio with a bottle of liquor, staring at the ceiling like, what the hell am I doing? I'm trying to get people to work together. I'm trying to put out the best music. I'm trying to throw shows, team after team. I got out of here. You meet different people. You be around different mindsets, and you grow. And I do feel, you know, great artist named Spazzo Domingo once told me, he said, T, as long as people feel like they can knock on your door, as long as they feel close enough to you that they can knock on your door, they're never going to respect you as a businessman and an artist the way that you need to be respected.
Realest shit I ever heard in a long time. You feel me?
Bro.
Sorry, my French, Miss Shallow Grace, if you're watching. I'm sorry, baby. No, because I'm at that point right now where I'm about to leave possibly any day or any second now. You know what I mean?
But I see you, because I see you, bro. I see how much you try and how much you're doing to spread unity, be consistent, build artist reputations up. And I'll be honest with you, there are some artists that come to your shows, bro, that are still too damn arrogant and too in their own way. I've reached out to some of these artists, you know, and you know, when they're there, they feel like superstars. They got the mic in their hand, and they think the whole world's watching them, but the whole world isn't. And if they want the whole world to, they got to do things like when they're not in that club, spread some love, share the Telepath's music. You know, put out there that he got some events going on. Do an interview with him. Maybe support some clothing. I don't know. But it's too much me. Thanks, Telepath, for the opportunity. You know, all right, bye, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Nah, that's why I've kept in contact with you ever since, because I see that you're on a very similar mission. You just approach it from a different angle, and I respect that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same, man. And you definitely hit the nail right on the, you feel me? The head.
I see you, bro. For real.
Yeah, it's been a while. And I just think that if I was somewhere else, as an example, when I shifted from here and went to New York, I opened up so many doors, and so many people from DMV came to New York City, you know what I mean? Happily. So like you said, once they get that little close access, which I've always been unaccessible, and I'm not really easy to get in contact with. But if you're genuinely in music full time like yourself, then I'm easy to get to do. You know what I mean? But if I notice you're like one of those flip-floppers and you're not gonna find me. You feel me? Because Instagram and Facebook, people might think I'm on there 24/7. And they be texting and all that stuff. Most of the stuff, it goes to a request line. I don't see it till way after. I'm more a physical person. You know what I mean? I like meeting people in person and building that rapport, same way I did with you, because to me, it just creates a lot more chemistry and longevity. You feel me? I'm not looking at the short term. I'm looking at the long term. You know what I mean? And I'm doing this to make sure that if I'm supposed to even die tomorrow, my daughter, and same like how you want that Whitaker name the last, my last name is Hamilton. You feel me? Yeah, you know what I mean? They always say it was a rich last name, and I want the men that they're dependent on to make it happen. You feel me? So, so definitely, I'm gonna keep locked in with you whether I move or not. But definitely, I feel like here in this area, it's been, I don't know if it's oversaturated or what. It's just like
it. In my opinion, bro, it's just a lack of originality. It's the reason why every dude in DC ended up with dreads after Wayne really blew up. You know,
that's the reason I want to cut mine. I'll be telling you the truth. Like,
but see, and what is it? What is it? I mean, I like to even compare it to supply and demand. It's like when there's an overabundance of something, it loses its value. You know, it's not a rarity anymore. And Wayne was a rarity. The way he flowed was a rarity. His subject matter, he could take the most vulgar, crazy, grotesque things and make them sound so beautiful and poetic. And a lot of artists missed that point. They missed that part. They just took the gangster and they took the thuggery and they took the money, money, money. Even though, love you, Wayne, he ended up not being the best businessman because of what we saw him go through with Baby and Cash Money and everything. And, you know, a lot of that could have had to do with Universal. I don't know their business to the fullest, but you have to, you know, these guys are examples whether they choose to be or not. And you have to understand that with great power comes great responsibility. With influence comes a set of responsibility that you may not even ask for. And you don't have to be somebody that anyone can look up to. But I choose to be because that's what I needed when I was growing up. I would not be the artist that I am if I hadn't met great people like Mr. Robinson, like Malik. You know what I'm saying? Like Trey Overton, like my assistant who does a lot to help me out. Shout her out. You know what I'm saying? And you need to be dropping more bombs on yourself, bro, because you've been dropping gems. You know, the sheer fact that you feel that your symbolism through your dreads is the symbolism is weighing down. It's has less of a, I don't want to say you think it has less of a meaning, but to others, people don't even know what the Rastafarian movement is about. But you got all these dreadheads walking around that are actually glorifying the opposite of what the Rastafarian movement is about. So not to veer too far off track, but we got to take it back to understanding what we're representing, understanding what's coming out of our mouths, understanding why we're putting tats on our faces, understanding why we are not looking at the long picture, you know, the end game of making music, stepping in the studio, investing money, royalties, flipping money and putting it into things like stocks and digital currency, building legacies, health insurance, life insurance for children. Let's stop these GoFundMes when people pass, you know what I'm saying, because we did not prep, you know, ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop having kids, not only out of wedlock, but just to have them without a plan, without an understanding that you're bringing a vessel into this world that's void. And the first thing it sees and the first thing it experiences, it's a blank canvas. And you can either throw shit on that canvas or you can paint some beautiful artistry on it. But either way, that child is ready to be imprinted on. You know what I'm saying? Like these things matter, bro. You know what I mean? But that's me. That's just how I live. You know.
That's a great way to live. That's why I said, you know what I mean? I always say love is my religion, you know what I mean? And infinite intelligence rules over everything. And that's why I said you're more like a Rastafarian, because just the way you present yourself, the way you speak, to me, I definitely applaud you and just wish there were more people like you, because
Vice versa,
I was talking to a friend earlier, you know what I mean? Shout out to Success. He was just telling me about his run-ins with the labels and most of these artists and how stupid they are. That is really the people in the backgrounds that really have any type of, you know what I mean, knowledge of what's supposed to be done, etc. And I just also wanted to be one of those persons that people could look up to, because just like you said, I had to look up to people. I didn't necessarily grow up with a father. The streets was what taught me a lot of stuff, and music saved my life. You know what I mean? I say that all the time, and I will forever say it. Music genuinely saved my life. You know what I mean? And I will forever be grateful, thankful, and always want to be seen as a king. You know what I mean? In some sense, like,
and you see,
we're all kings and queens, you know what I mean? So I just never want to be degraded or disrespected, or somebody to look at me on a level thinking that I'm lower than them because maybe I don't wear 10 chains, I don't drive a Mercedes.
I gotta piggyback off you real quick, because I got a song on my new album called Humble Kings featuring the villainess, the Red Queen. She's dope out in Brooklyn, fantastic artist, okay? I'm a business owner, and she's hopping on the song with me because we are supposed to be kings and queens. We're supposed to be kings, queens, and priests. And people forget that. We're supposed to protect and rule, making sure that other people are protected and that they're ruling their households, their businesses, making sure that our system is economically straight, that our kingdom is protected. That's what a king and queen do. They protect, they rule, they delegate. They handle responsibilities so that a priest can teach what God wanted us to know. That's it. And the fact that you choose to be a king, you are an opportunity creator. You're building vehicles and all kinds of ways for people to eat and to innovate and to, create in their own communities. And that is what a king does. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out here claiming they're a king. Who are you taking care of? What are you building? You feel me, bro? You feel me, bro?
Yes, sir, man.
I respect you.
I respect you too, man. And like I said, I'm driving up to Rockville sometime soon.
Hey.
Squad's ready, bro. Crazy too. I've been in Waldorf living for probably a year and a half. But I'm originally from Moco. When I first moved to Maryland, I lived in Germantown. I moved my daughter into Frederick. My I don't like say baby mom, the mother of my child, you feel me? Now lives in Gaithersburg with her. So definitely that's home for me, you know what I mean, when it comes to Maryland. Me coming to Waldorf was really just trying to be I guess secluded from everyone, because with the Germantown in certain places, I really got too popular. Like everybody knows Tello. I walk down the street sometimes, people's like, "Oh, I knew it was you, Tello, Tello!" Just by the walk. You know what I mean? And it, it's a gift and a curse for real, because it got me paranoid. You know what I mean? After incidents that I've had in the clubs with the nonsense rappers, and one of them actually messed up my hand so bad that I no longer have like a grip or feeling in my hand. Wow. I don't necessarily allow much people to get close to me anymore ever since that, especially, you know what I mean, the rappers, you know what I mean? I'm sorry to say. If I know this year about the gang life or certain stuff, like I really try to keep a kosher, what do we call it now? A barrier between us, you know what I mean? I respect them, they respect me. But I don't try to get in too deep with that type of stuff because I know where it leads to. So that's why also with my events, I try to keep multi-genre artists like yourself and people that they have to have some etiquette to them. You know what I mean? So like your Vinnie Lane, I love Vinnie Lane. And I don't love him off music. I just love him off personality first. And then I listen to music and then it's like, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because what I do realize or find out, you know what I mean? Some of the most gangsters people or thorough people that have been through the most worst hardships you could think of don't be acting or responding the way how I see these people acting. And also another thing, celebrities that I know even personally, I know you know some yourself. These celebrities don't ever look down on us or talk to us a certain way, or you know what I mean?
Yep.
But it's funny, your friends, your family members, certain people, they don't necessarily want to give us that credit. You know what I mean? That is deserved. And to me, like I see your movement, bro. You're a king yourself. I'm watching everything from the clothing line, just how you present everything. And I applaud you. Like, you know what I mean? And I just really, really wish you nothing but the best, nothing but success. And I know you're going to get all of the above. And I just want to make sure that I give you your flowers while you're on earth, because guess what? A lot of people have died since recently, especially through the pandemics and all that type of stuff. And I don't know if it's happened to you, but I've had people die that I don't even remember why we stopped talking. When was the last time you spoke? Or, you know what I mean? And it hurts you different when stuff like that happens. So for me now, at the age I'm at, I really try to tell everybody that I genuinely love and respect that I do, because life ain't promised tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm not sure if you're here going to be here tomorrow. But what I do know, when I do it that way, if you do go, my conscience doesn't bother me. You feel me? It doesn't eat me inside. You know what I mean?
Your name isn't for no reason, bro. You're a true, you get it. Kinetically, you're there. One of the saddest things that I had to learn when I got unplugged from the Matrix is that you can't press people with your love. I love real hard. I've lost a lot of beautiful women who just didn't understand. No, I can't get married right now. I'm focused on my business. No, I'm not trying to have a child right now. I want to have something to give them. A lot of friends, no, I can't play PlayStation right now. I got to make this song. You sacrifice so much to be able to live this life because you're trying to truly build something. In this rat race, everyone just drives to and from their 9 to 5 every day. And the innovators, the true creators, that 1%, a lot of them are just people who were just screaming, you guys, we can make a better world. We can. Come on, somebody help me. Who wants to do it with me? And nobody would do it. So people get bitter and they get upset and they get angry. And you have to learn to let people go. And when you have enough mental funerals, it can make you into a real cold person, bro. And that's something, my music tails back far. People will see that throughout the journey, I have literally just tried not to become Darth Vader. Because man, it defeats the point. You're just another person who becomes a darkness to this world instead of light. So I just want you to know that I appreciate and respect you saying that, bro, because, the world needs people that understand give and take, that understand symbiosis. And if we can just get a little bit more of that, we head into a better direction overnight. You know what I'm saying? So, you keep pushing your brand, bro. Anything you need from Tribe Trinity, from Triple Beam Studios, from T-Wits, all you got to do is say the word, bro. And I will do my best and whatever's in my power. It's really that simple. And everybody out there, do the same. Be a blessing to somebody every day. Make it a mission to put energy out there that correlates and that helps the world turn on its axis in the best way possible. That's it.
Man, that's what's up, man. And we about to wrap up in like 15 minutes. But before we even get close to that 15 minutes, I do want to make sure that I highlight now T.Wits.
Yes.
You were born in Philly?
I was born in Philly, yes, sir.
And what age did you move to this area in the DMV?
I was real small. I think I had been what was I? I was small, bro, like 4, 5 or something like that. And I cried, from what my mother tells me, I cried the whole trip here. Because I love me some Philly, apparently. I remember the neighborhood guy who just provided lunches for everybody. I think all of our parents would just give a little bit of money. You just don't have that no more. The lady, the neighborhood candy lady, You know what I'm saying? The guy who had the ice cream, you know, and the taffy. My sister would always go and get me some taffy. I don't know what the hell taffy was back then, but she'd be like, "You want some?" I'd be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? My father was a kickboxer. You know, he used to fight a lot. People would always try him because he was small and stocky. You know, my brother got that trait from him, always having to box dudes. I always had to fight dudes because, you know, we got a little charm to us. Us Whitakers, you know what I'm saying? We different. You know, we built different. And, you know, people don't take kindly to kindness very often. You know, no good deed goes unpunished. And coming from Philly, the city of brotherly love that ironically was at one point the murder capital of the United States, you just start to realize that we're doing this to each other. In the inner cities, the urban areas, they're lacking men. They're lacking real men who understand boundaries and limitations and creating things, respect. We got to get that back into these communities. We got too many single moms raising little boys. We got and shout out to the single mom. My mom raised me, so you know that it can work. You know what I'm saying?
Mine did too. So shout out to mom. You feel me?
But I was blessed enough to have really strong men come into my life and show me things. No, T, that's not the way you want to do it. My Uncle Eric. I spent the summer with my grandfather. He wouldn't even let me wear a cap backwards because he said, the hat is a visor, son. You use that to block the sun. He'll pop that joint off my head. You know what I'm saying? I went to Sunday school. You know, I do not take these things lightly. When people say, you know, well, you did this and you had this and I am blessed enough to have had those things, and that's why I give back. You will not see me talk down on anyone, but I will state the facts. And there are things that we as Black people, we as hip hop historians and rappers and singers and performers need to take accountability for. Do not spread destruction. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Good digging. Nah.
You know, I got chill because I should be going. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, that's what the people want to see for real. And man, you're motivating me or inspiring even me. You know what I mean? My train of thought, because like you said, you could get bitter, you could get cold. And I do find I've actually been in those places where I've went cold, I've went numb, you know what I mean? I've been numb for years. And then there is times where I could feel a heartbeat again, you know? So when you see me smiling mostly is I could feel a heartbeat again. And it's because usually I could tell if somebody's genuinely speaking to me and giving me the true information, you know what I mean? And that you are doing, you know what I mean? I see my man KOT, Vinny Lane, he's like, yeah, he not lying either. You feel me? Shout out to Prince Lane.
Got that KOT dropping.
Smooth.
Produced by Triple Beam Studios.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man, I really love his personality. I can't even lie to you. I don't know what it was, if he reminded. I think he kind of reminded me of KB a little bit too. It was something about him that, you know what I mean? But he's very, very smart. And I just love the fact that he's willing to network and pretty much put everything on the line for this music.
What I love about Vinny is that he's not afraid to tell you that he's learning something from you. He's not afraid to tell you that he might have been moving wrong in this way, and he sees something that makes him want to move different. There are way too many artists, especially in the DMV, that don't want to ask you some questions, don't want to just, I mean, Vinny, we all got pride as artists, but that man will put his pride aside in a moment to have a conversation with you, to have a friend. You know, if we can just learn that in this industry, we don't all have to be enemies. And if you're really great at what you do and you really feel like you that great, why are you afraid of other people taking your place? That's just not how I feel. Every artist out there, my name is Keith. I'm great at what I do. And I respect you if you respect yourself and you feel great at what you do. You are not my competition. All of you artists, none of you are. Don't try to just work with me. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's how I feel. You know, and there, boom, there's no need for envy or jealousy or anything. If you want to work, collaborate, DM me. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like
real easy, guys. Real easy. Prince Kareem, you might want to get a collabo, you know what I mean? Get that New York bopping up in there. You feel me?
I want to give another shout out to the Villainess, Red Queen out in Brooklyn. She's been showing so much love. She got my music playing out in BK, out in London. And we got music coming. I don't say too much because she moves in silence, but y'all should check her music out. She has a movement. You'll see how much she's done for the industry, even on the most low key level. Entrepreneur. She owns Red Queen Kitchen out in New York. Great food. For real, I believe in networking, and people, check her out, man. It's just that simple. Go follow Troublemakers Music Group. Go follow Lil Red Robinson Studios on Instagram. Follow T.Wits. Go follow your man Telepath if you already don't follow. What's wrong with y'all? Time is not right.
Facto.
Mm-hmm.
And who else, man? You know you got a few. You got like 9 minutes you could rap on, because I ain't gonna lie. Usually I'm quick to cut people off because you've been past the hour, but
you a beast.
You're so educated. And that's the other great thing about being your own boss. You can set your own schedules, you know?
My man.
Nobody telling me that, I got to get off. You feel me?
And see, I'm going to piggyback off that real quick, and then I actually want to give a couple minutes for each of my new partners to say something as well. They can say whatever's on their hearts. But being a king, creating that opportunity, we do that. And then in the process, we have other people that take the reins and do the same. Do not be afraid to be a servant. A king is still a servant. A king serves his people. That is why the American Constitution is set up to not fail, because we keep our government in power and they protect us and do what we want. Never forget that, y'all. A king is also a servant. You are not above your kingdom. All right. And with that being said, I love you, Telepath. You great, bro. I'm gonna let my guy Malik get on a little bit, speak his mind, and I'm gonna let my guy Robbie finish it up. All right, brother.
All right, my brother. We'll see you soon, though. You already know. And I found all your footage. I was deleting. So I was like, I found this drama.
I'll cover it. Let me know, bro. Much love to you, and we got music coming soon, bro.
Already, you already know the vibe.
All right, fam.
All right, bro.
Trap Trinity Entertainment, y'all.
Trap Trinity.
What's good, man?
Ain't much, my man. How are you?
Man, we here grinding, man.
I could tell your eyes look all chingy over there. Like, that's the way I look.
All day, every day, twice on Sundays.
Mm-hmm. Man, what you got to tell the world?
Man, show more love.
That is true.
I'm saying,
more love. You feel me? I can also tell you that I love your personality. Also, ever since you know what I mean, I met you, you stood out to me. You know what I mean? It's just certain people that stand out, and you're definitely one of them. And I'm thankful and happy for everything that you're doing, because definitely you're a moving force. And T.Wits highly recommends you. So definitely for myself and all my artists will be coming to you real soon too, because I believe that unity is strength, for real.
Oh yes, that's the whole premise behind the whole Triple Beam.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not trying to get all biblical, but I mean, there's verses in the Bible about how a 3-strand line can't be broken.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we got 3 entities here. We got Little Red Robinson, we got Troublemakers, we got Tribe Trinity, and then the Tribe Trinity. So, I mean, everything, it just all came together. I tell people all the time, I was raised a Christian, Seventh-day Adventist. I believe in relationship over religion. So anything man-made can't be perfect. I'm saying, but you have to have what I believe is called faith. I believe even those who don't believe in Christianity, those who don't believe in God, don't realize that whatever they believe is still based off of faith. I'm saying, that's a nice looking chair you had there. Did you test it before you sat down?
Yeah, I did.
Did you have faith that it's going to hold you?
Yeah, you're right. I just had faith on this one.
Life is based off of faith. I'm saying, so at the end of the day, whatever you believe in, we got the same premise: faith. Believe in what we don't know, what we can't see, what we can't tangibly touch.
That's what's up, man. Man, tell them your Instagram and your Facebook and all your platforms that you want.
Pretty much everything is at Malik Music, MLIK Music. Malik is the acronym for My Lord is King. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook, I have 2 accounts that are, I think, maxed out anyway. So the best way to reach me is on Instagram.
You said maxed out. Shoot, I know that feeling. Instagram be bugging. I mean, Facebook be bugging sometimes. I ain't even gonna hold you. Now, tell the people, because I know T. Wits explained what your role is, but briefly, just explain your role in Triple Beam.
In Triple Beam, in a sense, we all have different but same roles. One of the main roles that I bring here is I'm a producer and songwriter. So you need a production, you need vocal production as a singer, whatever the case may be. I came up in the gospel industry. I'm saying, so I'm used to dealing with people who can sing. No, not sing, sang.
I say the same thing every time. When they can sing, I'll be like, yeah, she can sang.
Mm-hmm.
Not sing, she can sang. You know?
Sing, yeah. So with that, that's what I bring to a session. If someone has a melodic line, like, hey, let's try it this way, let's try that. We'll try to tell them. I tell people there's this R&B singer inside of me that's trying to come out. But when I sing, it doesn't.
Sounds good in your head, right?
I can tell you how to sing all day long. See, actually, I sang when I was younger, but when my voice dropped around 13 years old, I couldn't adjust from singing high tenor to baritone.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was still a tenor. I was still trying to Brian McKnight and
I feel you on that one, man. For real, man. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Definitely look forward to seeing y'all soon. We definitely will be linking up to do some work. I know there's one more person there that we got to do.
Robinson. Yes,
all right,
Robinson.
Mr. Robinson, where you at?
Yes. Creator of the art.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I am good, sir. How are you? Man, your name fits you like hell, man.
Man, we got to do this, man. We got to do this. It's so good to talk to you, and thank you so much for this opportunity. This is wonderful. I really appreciate this. Guys, this is nothing but much love to you, okay? Thank you for putting us on like this. So I'm the owner of Little Red Robinson Recording Studio, which is here. But having a plane and no pilots ain't working. So I had to find me some pilots and some good ones. So the first pilot I got was T. Wits. I met this guy just over a year ago. And amazing talent. You said something earlier, and that was, it's not so much about what the person can do, it's their attitude. When I met T. Wits, I saw that he had a wonderful attitude. That's what drew me to him automatically, instantly. It was the attitude. A lot of people can rap. A lot of people are good at rapping, but they don't have a good attitude. And because of that, I ain't got time. So I brought him on board, and I was so glad to have him. I'm still glad to have him now. And then a few months ago, my boy Malik here, who I've known about 15 years, things just worked right for us where it was time for him to come in. So I'm honored to have a wonderful family here working with me, not for me, with me. So without these guys, this plane won't fly. So thank you for this opportunity to put some wind beneath our wings.
Wow. No, thank you for creating the platform that, even needed pilots. For real. I can tell that it's you're very smart, and you've probably been working at that studio and all the plans that you're now accomplishing for years. You're definitely a visionary, I could see. And I definitely want to thank you, because without you, I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be that studio and the unity to bring now the Triple Beam and the Tribe Trinity. You feel me?
Triple Beam, Tribe Trinity, and Troublemakers. I'm honored. These guys are great. And thank you so much.
No, thank you again. We are going to wrap up, and I'll see you more soon.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye to you. Thank you.
No problem, man. No problem. Mr. T. Wits, one love, my brother. One love.
Yo, I want to say thank you again, my brother. Everybody who want their Tribe Trinity shirt, I already got one for you, Telepath. I got you. Y'all, we got them in all sizes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn logo. Tribe Trinity, baby. It's a team. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Every day, be a blessing, choose to love one another. And, you know, it ain't got to be mushy. You ain't got to be corny about it. Still go hard out here. You know what I'm saying? Forget that. We got backpacks, too. Rapper Man Return. The album is dropping. Big production by DJ Malik Moore, Troublemakers Music Group, stacking beats for Tribe Trinity, and we out here making moves. I can't say it enough. I love y'all, man. Follow us. And if you need studio time, if you need great production, if you need great connections, 844-47-TRIBE. 844-47-TRIBE.
Man, look how professional they. Oh, and tell them the website. I ain't let you forget nothing. Tell them the website.
Oh, snap, my man.
And your Etsy.
My man, so it's tribetrinity.com, and Etsy is Tribe Trinity Apparel. We got a link on the Instagram page, t.wits. We all rep it. Everybody gonna have their gear. We got great music coming from Malik, Age of Excellence on the way. KOTD2 from Vinny Lane. We got a great artist named Justice Lane. We got so much happening, and we just appreciate all of y'all. Rapper Man Returns drops March 4th. It's the same day Batman drops. So go bump some superhero music after watching a great superhero movie. All right, that's it.
Thank you so much, man. We gonna put it out like this. Because guess what? All I see nowadays is, you know what I'm seeing? Corona, baby.
Oh, man.
Until next time. Time is now radio /TV show.
Shout out Time Is Now. Shout out Telepath, yo.
Yeah, I know the vibe. One love.
All right, brother.
Everywhere it's the same thing. Pray so lost, going insane. Corona done came and done fucked up the brain. Shaking my head, mama ain't paid for more than that chemo I injected in vein. Got the vaccine, but what if it ain't? Many more see all the pictures I paid. And people that I want me blatantly say. Next thing you know, I be catching the cases. Most of these people not proving they fake. I ain't gotta say nothing, just come where I stay. But in my life, I feel to see your faces. How you a boss and you stuck in the way. This is real life, it's not staying in place. Cause I ain't with all of that gossip or shame. On to the next one, I'm back on my shit. Talking about legit, you riding my dick. Damn, I'm too sick, I had to get on my chest. All this damn mucus shit, I need some fit. Fuck for my J, sit back reminisce. Shout out my dog, his name is Jay. Shout out the one, niggas from Spain. They hear that we coming, time is now is good. When I turn on the TV and IG, everywhere it's the same thing. People so lost, going insane. Corona done came and done fucked up the brain. Shaking my head, mama ain't paid for more than that chemo I injected in vein. Got the vaccine, but what if it ain't? Many more see all the pictures I paid. Just give me the game. I know my pain.
Please follow me, TELOPATH, at Time Is Not Records. Follow Amazing Makem, official producer of Time Is Not Records, J-Dog 301, my man Wani the Don. Venice Blue, I see you. Shout out Lady C. And that's all, folks. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subscribing on my YouTube, Telepath TV, Radio Man TV. If you're on Facebook, tune in to Telepath or Time Is Now Records. Also, I want to thank you. It's been a pleasure. And as we tune out, this one is called Corona, out on all major streaming platforms. Produced by Amazing Makem.